Hey yo! Hello guys, this is Peter once again after quite the hiatus, I realize, but hope you guys forgive me. I mean, I'm making these videos, but I'm making them at my own pace. So that said, let's jump into this. This is the second dungeon run I did naked. As you probably remember, I was challenged to do 2 dungeons with no gear on except for weapons. The first dungeon was Uldaman, and this time it just randomed once again, and I got the Stratholme, as you can see here. Now I tried to make this as funny as possible, or at the very least as entertaining as possible. As you can see from the chat, I'm getting my role playing on and trying to, you know, roleplay troll. I'm not trying to roleplay a troll, but I'm trying to troll my party members through role-playing. Now, this is actually a long time ago that I captured this footage. Lecho is level 67 now, because while I do enjoy making these videos, I also enjoy just playing the game. So this is a long time ago, so I don't actually recall how the trolling actually went. So this will be like I'm watching it for the first time, although I am watching it for the second time because I did it and my memory is not that horrid bad. But for you guys it's the first time, and for me it's kind of the first time. And here we have the first boss that I'm with this group on, and it's Malachi the Pallid. As you see, it's an epic battle, going back and forth. He freezes one of our dudes, throws a spell, starts siphoning my life, which, you know, it's pretty stupid of him, because a lot of people tell me I have no life, so what is there to siphon? Malachi soon realizes that, starts siphoning this here lady's life, but that doesn't work out too well for him either. He's just standing there, throwing another spell, and finally we do get him down. Now, whew, that was an epic battle. By the by, as my friend Robert likes to say, this is a group that was already in progress. They lost a member somehow, and I got in as a replacement. That's why this is not from the beginning of the instance, this footage. So just so you know, I haven't left out any parts for you guys. Anyway, I run out of this cigarette. In case you guys didn't know, Stratholme, when you get to this part, you have to destroy 3 cigarettes. You know, 3 buildings. Cigarettes were actually a building from the game Warcraft 3, which World of Warcraft draws a lot of its lore and, you know, world from. And when you have destroyed all 3 cigarettes, when the last one falls, the door to the slaughterhouse opens up, and the slaughterhouse is where the last boss in this dungeon resides. By the way, just saying, you may want to rewind this video just a bit and check out my epic multitasking, chatting plus fighting skills just there. Anyway, my group started going the wrong way a couple of times, so it got kind of off-road, or how you say it in English. So I'll just speed up the clip for you guys a bit until we get to the troll reference I'm about to make. And this time I'm not talking about role-playing, not role-playing trolls or trolling by role-playing, but if you guys have seen Troll 2, the movie, I've never actually seen it, but I've seen the most infamous scene from it, and here we go. As you guys can see, we just finished killing off a lot of cockroaches. I commend our fighting skills and proceed by referencing Troll 2. And indeed, there we go. Get the gate open, continue our march, victory march through these trash mobs, fighting our way to the next boss. And the next boss is, of course, the one and only Nude Enkan. You guys welcome to correct the way I pronounced that if it was somehow pronounced wrong. And yet another epic battle unfolds, with him focusing on me once again, spitting some webs at me passing on some loot, guys, just pulling the best DPS they possibly can against this very, very difficult boss. While we are at the topic of damage per second or DPS, I'd like to point out that I'm not doing as good of a job topping the DPS meters in this dungeon as did in the Uldaman run. If you guys haven't seen my Uldaman video, which is Lecho, my rogue, doing exactly the same thing there as he does here, doing a dungeon completely naked apart from the weapons, you should go check it out, because I think it's pretty funny, and I actually top damage meter in that dungeon, even surpassing the tank. And tanks in low level dungeons, Wrath of the Lich King dungeons, Outland dungeons and Old World dungeons are usually topping damage, surpassing even the DPSs. That's what I experience, at least. Anyway, I guess the group I'm in had killed a destroyed cigarette before I joined them, because we are at the slaughterhouse right now. This is where the last boss lives, and you can only get in here if you have already destroyed 3 cigarettes. And as far as I recall, we only destroyed 2 in this video. But before we can get to the last boss, who I think is named Baron Rivendare, we have to get through his guards. And first up are these fat ghouls. But they're dispatched off easily enough and quickly enough, as you can probably see. And if any of you are wondering, I got these quests by joining a group for Stratholme earlier. This is actually my second attempt at doing Stratholme naked, but it didn't work out so well the first time, but I did manage to pick up the quests. Now, with all of the fat ghouls, or abominations, dead, Baron Rivendare sends out his fattest ghoul, called Ramstein the Gorger. And Ramstein the Gorger turns out to be quite the match for Lecho the Rogue. As you can see, he killed me. Not sure what happened. I mean, I wasn't wearing any armor, but I mean, that shouldn't kill me, right? Noob healer or something. Anyway, Rivendare realizes that this is his chance to take us out now that the pro rogue is dead, so he sends out a bunch of skeletons and normal ghouls, not fat ones this time, in an attempt to wreck the party. The skeletons and ghouls fail to do so, however, but Rivendare spots another opportunity. With our healer apparently away from the keyboard, he sends out his blackguard sentries, and they proceed to take out the entire party. The healer does get back from his away from keyboard session before we are all dead, but alas, when he gets back he's the only one still alive. And however pro or good those heirlooms may be, he cannot stand against those 5 blackguard sentries, elite dudes, without simply getting crushed. So I release my spirit and run back in, like the good sport I am. I personally think it's kind of a dick move to, die and then just stay lying there. In some situations it's okay, but most of the time just release spirit and run back in like everyone else. So the party doesn't have to wait for you to be rest and heal up and stuff like that. Well, anyway, now the party is back in. Most of us anyway. I mean, there's the tank, the hunter and Lecho. And suddenly these blackguard sentries, they attack us. And we're only the 3 of us. So I'm like, what do? Do I just jump in and maybe die? Or do I stay out of the fight? But I realize I cannot leave my party members to die, so I jump in and I start hacking and slashing at these blackguard sentries. and the tank is actually doing a very good job at tanking these 5 dudes without any healer. And as you see, it turns out pretty good. We actually get them killed. And with the Blackguard sentries killed, we are ready to start looting the whole place. And once we're done looting, the way to Baron Rivendare is laid clear, or laid bare. I don't know what the expression is. But we're ready to go inside and kill him. But first we gotta group up once more, get ready for the final battle. But it seems like our tank doesn't want to wait for that. She just goes ahead and pulls the boss, which is a bad move because the doors will close behind whoever pulls. And as you see, it's just the tank and the... what is it, a druid? No, it's a mage and Lecho in here with no healer, attempting to kill... what's his name? Lord Orius Rivendare. Ah, okay. Anyway, it's just 3 of us trying to kill him, and we're trying our best, and we, especially Lecho, is, you know, really rocking it out. Well, I don't know if that's true, but I'm rocking it out, doing as much damage as I possibly can without any gear on, using everything I can, but he gets me killed with a dot or something. He does have this aura where he damages everything around him. That's what killed me, I think, and maybe the random shadow bolts and maybe the skeletons. But no matter, even from beyond the grave, Lecho can provide useful assistance. As you see, I am trying to give a lot of good advice to our tank and the mage, telling them to use potions and whatnot. And it would appear that he is indeed dying, although slowly. Very slowly. You know, I'm gonna speed this part up. Yep. Suddenly, however, the mage dies, and our paladin tank is forced to fight this vile boss all by herself. And it seems to be going alright. It gets really low. Suddenly she runs out of mana or something, and she just starts running in circles, and he summons a bunch of skeletons and kills her. Another wipe. It doesn't matter that much, however. I'm not in a hurry, and I think when you get really upset about these kinds of things, what good is it for? You're just riling yourself up and making yourself angry, and what is the point in getting angry if it serves no purpose? Well, anyway, I release Spirit once more, run as fast as I can back in and back to the boss, and this time we decide to attack him as a group, you know, stand together. I am commenting his laughing and his taunting at us for dying before, so we all run in, engage, and Baron Rivendare is about to go down. Yeah, World of Warcraft just got real, son. And although it's a pretty long fight, we eventually managed to get him down. This time it went a lot smoother, probably because we had a healer and another DPS there. And when he dies, you see, ding, some guys get the achievement. I don't think I got the achievement, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it was because I didn't kill all the bosses in here. Maybe I'd already done it. I don't think I already did it. But anyway, we get the boss down, and he drops this really sweet looking sword. And I actually need on, because while the stats aren't better on this one, it does a lot more damage. And I figured, you know what, I'll need on the sword, no one else needs it, and I'll see how it goes. I've used the sword a lot, it's a really good sword, I think. But did I make a mistake in needing on it just because that better, you know, base damage? You guys leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. And this here pretty much wraps up the second Naked Dungeon, which was also the last. Thank you for challenging me to do this. You know, 2 Naked Dungeon runs. This has been really fun. And you guys leave a comment telling me what you want to see in the next video. I know I haven't been doing a video for a long time, But maybe if you guys leave a good suggestion for what I could do, a new one will come out real soon. And remember, you can suggest anything. And now, I'm out of here.